before fighting the star girl in Dakota Ditcheva. These overconfident girls swore they would end Dakota Ditcheva, from accusing Dakota of cheating.
Has anybody checked the hand wraps of Dakota?
To comparing fighting experience and expecting total domination.
If you compare my fighting experience, it's huge.
These girls thought it would be their easiest fight when they matched with the Bulgarian bombshell. However, you'll soon see how that ended up being their worst mistake.
Dakota! It's been one-way traffic. Oh, nasty beautiful from Dakota. And a flurry down to the body. Here's the elbow.
Welcome back to Fighting is Art. Get ready for brutal humblings from our favorite female superstar. Let's go. In 2022, British-Bulgarian Dakota Ditcheva signed with the Professional Fighters League and quickly delivered 2 brutal knockouts in the first round to announce herself.
Yeah, Bear's looking out of her element here. She's hurt to the body. That's it.
Right hand.
Just a year later, she participated in the PFL Europe tournament, where the winner wins £100,000. In the quarterfinal round, Dakota eviscerated Malin Hermansson with a vicious rear naked choke, scoring the first submission of her career and showing that she can end her opponents even on the ground.
Look at the screen. She's got it. That's the close into the chin.
Then in the semi-final in Paris, Ditcheva had an exciting fight that had everyone on the edge of their seats. She was matched up against Cornelia Holm, a tough submission artist experienced in choking opponents to sleep and breaking arms with no remorse. Competing against the seasoned wrestler, Dakota had some questions to answer, and in the lead up, Holm boasted that Dakota wouldn't be able to survive 3 full rounds.
If you compare my fighting experience, it's huge. It's a lot bigger than hers. Like, I got plenty of more rounds. So yeah, going into the second, third round, that's definitely an advantage for me.
The tension was evident from the ice-cold face-off. At the onset, Dakota tested the waters with jabs and kicks from range.
To hunting a prey right now. Kick out of the southpaw stance. There she goes.
Within 30 seconds, Holm had shot for a takedown.
Weight class as well, and she utilized them so well with that jab, but this is a good takedown for Holm.
Beautiful work. Nice scramble though.
But Dakota demonstrated her wrestling training, refusing to go to the ground.
Looks like she's got 2 hands on 1 wrist here. She's trying to break this grip of Cornelia Holm.
Then she replied to her enemy with vicious knees to the ribs.
High-level wrestlers, both male and female. People who can really push her. And now, there's the knees. The knees coming up the center. Right back.
However, Holm was able not to survive the first round by grabbing on for her dear life.
Who now goes back to work with some knees. Holm offers a few as well.
At the start of the second, Dakota released a vicious right hand that made her rival do the chicken dance.
Potentially focus on takedown defense.
Right hand.
What a right hand that was.
It's a laser.
And she was now starting to release the destructive attacks.
He's so long and rangy. Class.
The wrestler again held on to her last bit of consciousness by sniffing Dakota.
Oh, she caught the leg. Could she get a takedown here?
Good balance.
But Dakota was out to prove that she is the better grappler. She took down her rival and almost locked in a rear naked choke.
Beautiful, very nice. Now we're going to see Holm deal with the grappling skills of Ditcheva.
He's got a hold of the wrist. He's going to try and take it back. Got 1 hook in. There's the second. Can she stretch her?
Preparing to deliver a knockout in the grand finale, she led her back up to her feet.
Good work by Holm to get her legs back in the fight.
They clashed for the final round, and Dakota would prove that she was still a beast, even in the third round.
Round 3, Dakota Ditcheva in the red.
Like something out of a movie, Dakota threw a crisp 1-2 that sent Holm crumbling, and a kick ended the fight.
Cornelia Holm, very difficult to put away.
$1,000 on the line against Valentina Skititsi, who gets the walkover victory. How do you view that matchup?
Performing the Erling Haaland celebration, the fighter from Manchester had eliminated all her foes and was set for the final in Dublin. In just 3 years as a pro, British-Bulgarian Dakota Ditcheva had already solidified her reputation as a future MMA star. A newly crowned PFL World Champion, Dakota had already achieved an incredible streak of 9 consecutive finishes. While her record was impressive, what truly set her apart was her calculated and composed fighting style. Calm and methodical, Dakota avoided theatrics, focusing instead on dismantling opponents with precision and strategy. Sumiko Inaba, the Lady Samurai, was the complete opposite of calm and calculated. Short and stocky with a furious style and a wild look in her eyes, Inaba resembled a street brawler more than a pure MMA artist. Her record of 8 wins and 1 close loss was impressive, but it was her fearlessness and chaotic energy in the cage that truly made her stand out. All pressure, with no reverse gear, Sumiko didn't just submit opponents. She knocked them out, charging forward with reckless abandon, and pain only motivated her even further. In the days leading to the fight, Sumiko tried to intimidate Dakota by hurling bold trash talk.
I'm gonna be surprised when I hit her the first time too. I don't think she's been hit. Like, she hasn't been hit hard. If I take out the face of PFL, am I the face of PFL now?
Well, on July 19th, in the South African city of Cape Town, they met in the ring, and it was time. Refusing to touch gloves, Dakota was out for retribution. From the start, Inaba pressured forward, controlling the center of the ring.
An immediate alert.
But she ate hard counterpunches for her troubles.
And a left hand from Dakota. Immediately.
I hate to disagree with Ian Parker, but I don't see
The Lady Samurai switched tactics to keeping Dakota against the fence, not letting her unleash her long attacks.
Ditcheva said she wanted Inaba doing a good job of keeping her back straight, trying to fight that tie point.
These clinch positions can get, especially if you let Dakota Ditcheva.
But Dakota reversed on her opponent.
Good elbow, outside kickboxing match.
Recalling her Muay Thai training, she was clearly winning the clinch exchanges.
Here's that tie front. Inaba doing a good job of just crowding the space. All in this tie front for Dakota Ditcheva is very powerful. Good elbow again on the exit.
Finally getting some separation, Dakota released cracking combinations.
Backed against the fence. Finished against the fence with body shots.
But Inaba, being a true menace, was out for a tough fight, not minding the damage coming her way.
Outside.
Crashing in again.
Dakota was vicious.
And the clinch is really working for Ditcheva.
And you don't know where the next shot is coming, so you can't protect it.
Because Ditcheva's too far away. Now this is where Inaba wants to fight. She's got to be careful with me here.
Backed against the fence. Hit her target.
More knees and a left hand.
Sumiko fired back, but Dakota didn't care. She wanted to eviscerate this woman who accused her wrongly. Sumiko's face badly wore the damage. She faces was bruised and swollen.
Ditcheva work to stay at this range.
He hasn't even been very confident that this fight's going to stay on the feet.
Right up through the middle. Instead, it's Ditcheva working the right hand to the body.
In round 2, Dakota remained calm and composed, while Inaba kept charging.
Almost as far as she's ever been.
Last entry without moving her head. Inaba has to come different offensive strategy. She can't do what she did in round number 1.
She fell into Dakota's trap and ate sharp knees to the solar plexus and skull.
Here's a tight clinch again. Just textbook stuff from Dakota.
A right-hand combination made Inaba see stars and get on her bike.
Inaba doing a better job than most opponents do, minimizing damage, but the damage is still coming.
The barrage that followed was proof that Dakota possessed the best striking arsenal and shot selection in women's MMA.
Comes to the one-way traffic.
Oh, nasty beautiful from Dakota. And a flurry down to the body. Here's the elbow. Back
saw beautiful stuff from Ditcheva. Takedown from Inaba, that has to be part of the arsenal if you're going to take on Ditcheva. You have to make her at least worry. Inaba trying to frame up and defend with that left hand, which is very couple
Shot selection. Take those two last knees. Hitting him on target.
But the Lady Samurai possessed a granite chin and Hawaiian toughness, so she was eating at Dakota's concussive bombs without being rocked.
From brow to chin.
She's Hawaiian tough. She's going to try to make a scrap out of it, but she's running out of tactical answers for Dakota Ditcheva. Here's when you drop to a double leg and get the shot. She's not doing that.
Trying to replace position.
But Dakota was still having fun.
Beautiful right. That's Inaba coming in.
Who might be questioning at this
Kitchen sink and hit you with that. That's how hard she's been training for this fight.
Look at the...
She exemplified her nickname, Dangerous.
Hasn't had any meaning.
Now in the southpaw step. Back to orthodox. Oh, nasty again. Another knee.
And she was doing the talking with her knees.
Measures the distance perfectly.
The offense hasn't been strong enough to maybe spend more gas than she wants to.
Dakota now working around to the backside here. Stop! We're going around.
At the final round, Dakota, having ended her last 9 rivals, wanted to land the finishing blow on Sumiko. Nonetheless, Sumiko had a chance to pull off an upset.
She's a veteran enough to know exactly the task at hand. Sumiko and Inaba there, and the blame of her name in the pink. Round 3.
There haven't been a lot of those. I think her corner said. Nice leg kick spinning.
And when you give Inaba a press forward, walks right into a straight left.
Blind left. Inaba brings physical pressure, but not a lot else.
Successfully, that's the only thing that's landing for her.
Those have all been from the clinch position where Ditcheva has just landed the stronger.
In the middle of a clinch, Dakota signaled to her corner that she had broken her left arm.
That's how high the standard is. So, you know she still wants a finish. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Ditcheva uncork a head kick at some point.
So, she had to continue the demolition with right hands, knees, and elbows.
Now here's a takedown attempt from Sumiko Inaba.
First one of the night. Hitting Inaba.
She's got plenty of limbs left to hit. That right hand,
you know, went to the fence voluntarily. Definitely stifled her offense a little bit. Flips her with the right.
another gonna get this takedown. Stabbing kick now to
Dakota poked fun and taunted her now grotesquely bruised opponent.
150 of 106 in this fight.
Spinning kick right to the gut. It's a Gary Cape Town.
Inaba looked helpless as Dakota danced around, celebrating the victory.
Grabs one more clinch, big knee to the body. And credits to Sumiko Inaba for being a warrior. But she got outclassed here.
She had nothing for Dakota.
Before the judges' scorecards, the winner was obvious. It was clear that Dakota had secured a win on points. A 30-27, 30-27, and 30-24 unanimous decision in favor of Dangerous. The margin was decisive, with the British fighter winning every round. However, instead of jubilations, Dakota was the one who seemed sadder after the fight. Apparently, she injured her left arm in the third round and had to endure the pain till the end.
Yeah, I think I've injured my left arm, but I think I'm just more gutted because I've been out for so long and then I've come back and I'm injured again, but I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway.
Dakota acknowledged Sumiko's resilience. However, the victory over Sumiko was a crucial learning experience. She learned that not every opponent can be knocked out. Sometimes you need a plan for the full rounds. In the first 2 rounds, she brutally made Inaba pay for the blatant disrespect before easing off in the final round when she told her corner, "I've broken my hand." The accuser was humbled. Shauna Bannon wasn't just undefeated. The blonde Dublin monster is currently on a 2-fight win streak in the UFC. And having scored 2 vicious wins over Dakota's previous opponent, Carrie Isom, the heavy wrestler and slick puncher possesses a look that kills. She had beaten the dangerous Chanel Dyer by brutality, showing her grit and fierceness. When she clashed against the Indian cyclone Pooja Tamar, she survived a hellish kick straight to the jaw. But Shauna proved to be a different animal, pulling a reverse card on her opponent and winning by submission. Shauna thought she was untouchable. Her insane submissions convinced her she could easily finish the inexperienced Dakota, who was only having her second pro fight. While a teenager, under the nickname Dangerous, Ditcheva unleashed unbelievable power in brutal Thailand, and she threw perfect punches, becoming a terror to every girl who dared to stand in her way. Soon she made the transition to MMA. On her debut, Dakota immediately stood out among her peers, and she destroyed Leonora Sylvia on the feet with strikes from all angles and refused to be bullied in the grappling department. Seeing how the crowd went wild for that bloodbath, Ditcheva decided to deliver another bloody spectacle for her home fans. So Dakota fought for the UKFC flyweight title and competed against the blonde monstrous Shauna Bannon, nicknamed Mama B. But Bannon was not just another walk in the park. The Irish storm goddess had sent PFL's Chanel Dyer to the shadow realm in the amateur ranks, and Shauna would later make it to the UFC and compile a 7-win, 1-loss record. So on the 29th of February 2020, in a packed arena in England, the future stars met in the cage and delivered a match that had everyone on the edge of their seats. Dakota blew a kiss to start another masterclass. It was a contest, both in strikes and in looks.
Exchanging leg kicks. I'm excited to see this striking exchange between the two. Man, and I called a number of her fights at the IMAS.
Both exchanging bombs. It seemed Dakota had met her match.
Close quarters, working in the clinch. A separation, catches the can. Jonah barrels in like... Dakota, again working that lead.
Well, it didn't take long before shot for a takedown.
And in on the clinch straight away. Shauna Bannon.
But Dakota was too strong, even in the grappling.
See that the left thigh of the SBG Dublin 24 girl, Shauna, is started tussling for position once again. Yeah, both looking for a little trip there.
Warning her to keep off, Dakota unleashed her long legs.
The body follows it up.
But the grappler held on to her hugging tactics.
And Bannon is able to hold her here. That is one thing that's impressive. You can see. Getting still pressure.
Finally, freeing herself, Dakota gave Bannon a taste of her ferocity.
Oh, now they have space. Oh!
The bell saved Bannon from being pulverized in the first round.
Yeah, not much with that, man.
At the restart, she targeted the Irish woman's knees, looking to take out Bannon's footwork.
In the black Nike Pro. Left leg being targeted by Dakota.
Then Dakota applied extra pressure.
Oh, tries to meet you with a straight right as well.
She became the wrestling aggressor.
Dakota could take the back here, Steve, if she can pull her head out the back.
Framing her foe perfectly, she turned Shauna's insides to dust.
With it here. Oh, knee, that is a wonderful knee. Look at how she put at world level at amateur and proving herself there. So she's...
Then Dakota tossed her around like a toddler.
Oh, Dakota scrambles and...
But Bannon, being the more experienced grappler, looked to take advantage.
But she's onto the back now, is Shauna. Oh, Dakota scrambles and...
Nonetheless, Dakota was still dominating the wrestling.
This fight, right tight and close in the clinch. That's what sometimes happens. Either they test their skills or we see it sometimes. Two grapplers turn into a boxing match and two strikers can turn into...
Locking up her opponent's arm, Dakota stunned the blonde beauty with left bombs.
Shield up from Bannon, but... Look at Dakota, she's controlled.
At this point, the mood of the fight changed from a beauty contest to a beatdown on steroids.
And that's going to open up these headshots. Yeah, beautiful. When Shauna had it, She wasn't able to do this sort of damage to Dakota.
No, Dakota's throwing heavy shots with some intention.
And she's still got that arm wrapped up, which is why Shanna can't turn in.
Dakota's superiority in strength was obvious.
Which is why Shanna can't turn into her. So that right arm is now trapped, still trapped.
First clear-cut round of the contest so far.
In the fourth round, Mama B changed her attacks to dangerous karate-style kicks.
Taekwondo style, oh, spinning heel kick as well.
A big spinning kick missed slightly. Then she went back to hugging Dakota for dear life.
Taekwondo style, oh, spinning heel kick as well.
And Bannon, as soon as she got the opportunity with Bannon.
Ditcheva missed Bannon's gray matter by inches.
Now.
Oh, that right hand just missed.
And Dakota added more torque to her strikes.
Bannon turns back into it. The educated crowd here screaming for knees for one of these.
Leading that arm around the back, trying to grab hold of it. If she tries that again, work for it, and there you go, this position. But that knee to the belly there from Dakota, that was good as well. Feels like she's edging away with this now, Steve.
Yeah, it does feel like she's starting just to come into the ascendancy over the last couple of rounds.
In the final round, both women looked to close the show.
Gray and pink camo, the Aspire fighter, taking on SBG Dublin's 24, Shona Bannon.
But Dakota had a big moment with knees, and she came close to sending Shauna to the Shadow Realm.
The clinch is in this time. Dakota turns early. Ty Plum clinched. Oh, that's a big knee. Oh!
In the end, Dakota had dominated the affair, employing both her striking and her wrestling.
Dakota looks confident and happy.
And she had done enough to win the UKFC title, the first title of her MMA career.
In the red corner,
Dancing with crowd, the victory summed up years of hard work, and Dakota celebrated with Mom.
With the EMA, the English Mixed Martial Arts Association.
In 2024, after ending all her rivals in the PFL America tournament, in the final, standing across Dakota was a Brazilian in the form of Taila Santos. In the build-up, the Brazilian mocked the Barbie Dakota by putting lipstick on. But beyond the taunting, Santos was strong and powerful, ending rivals majorly with the dangerous Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu game, and even coming close to submitting Valentina Shevchenko. Finally, in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, they clashed for the $1 million prize, and Dakota, from her walkout, looked relaxed in the biggest fight of her life. Dakota refused to touch gloves due to the mockery. Once the bell rang, the Brit went straight to work with her long and powerful legs.
Knockouts, one submission. Almost twice as many fights as Ditcheva herself for Santos.
I'm interested to see if Santos finds a takedown
bar in the early goings here in the first.
Santos attempted her only chance of survival with a takedown attempt.
He's already got fighting on the feints.
That's a nice right hand.
There's a frame with the hand. Santos is trying to get that body lock. She's got double.
But Dakota was too strong even in the grappling.
Down the outside reap start, and she's X-technique.
This is a very important moment for Taila Santos. Underhooks to get Dakota Ditcheva to the ground.
She let her back up.
But Santos on the bottom.
Larger women and American top team.
Santos is fighting on that jab feint. She needs to be. Love the fact that every time Dakota pulls that lead lane, she starts to.
There's an elbow
immediately.
Santos showed her grappling levels and landed a takedown, though shortly.
Nice takedown.
Immediately back to the feet. Dakota Ditcheva.
Then went back to sniffing Dakota.
Good hand control by Ditcheva, making it difficult.
Dakota escaping superbly.
Nice job.
She went back to dominating on the feet.
It's really well.
Push kick twice. Oh, and the right-handed from Taila Santos. Beautiful hook. That's fine. We also have a speed advantage and gets a little striking to exchanges.
The longer the fight goes, the more that leg is going to become bruised and swollen.
And the speed difference was clear as day.
Outside retreat, seeing everything.
Dakota stamped her signature front kick on Santos' face.
And again, she's got Santos biting on those feints forward.
The British Bulgarian was stunning the Brazilian to the cheers of the crowd.
Under 1 minute now in this first frame. And a flurry from Ditcheva. What position she has. Tyler Santos hurt.
Knee to the body there.
Santos with big knee.
By round 2, combining speed and accuracy, Dakota was replying every attacking attempt by Santos with brutal counters.
Last chance to shop. Redcon won Black Friday. Up to 80% off site-wide. Claim $170 swag bundle for free.
Man, what a knee to the body that was.
2 big knees up the middle.
She's
trying to frame out.
Keep get that wrist free.
Tenderizing her opponent with jabs.
Disappointed that she's going to find a way back inside. Beautiful jab to the body, my goodness.
Combination, she's biting on that fake.
Screen.
Throw. Sometimes she steps and has a little look. Sees where the gaps are. Observant fighter in that regard.
And even when you work your way inside the distance, that machine pushes you back out to where she wants you.
Santos was getting a serious whooping, even more than in 2 bouts against Valentina Shevchenko.
Side clinch. She sneaks out of the side.
Nice elbow inside.
Dakota Ditcheva.
Santos is hurt.
Elbow coming in from Ditcheva. There's a cut.
Santos is hurt.
Santos. And this is that aggressive style you're talking about. Ditcheva smelling blood. Perhaps literally.
And Santos wore the damage, with her body and liver being grotesquely damaged.
Taking these shots so far has crumbled, and Santos has not yet.
Nice elbows. There's that knee up the middle.
But showing her viciousness, Dakota released a wild elbow, followed by a 2-piece and a soda, to the food basket and Santos' face, earning Ditcheva the PFL America belt and a $1 million prize.
For sure. Santos is in trouble. She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again.
But the Brit wasn't done. Ditcheva celebrated by putting lipstick on in the center of the octagon before embracing her team, including her mother and former kickboxing world champion Lisa Howarth, and roaring with joy.
Not sure what that's all about.
I'll tell you what it's about. Dakota Ditcheva takes. And look at that moment. President of Fighter Operations Ray Seppo says, Mom.
Hello everyone. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you would like to support Dakota Ditcheva, we suggest using your hype feature on this video, as it gets her name out there to more casual fans who have yet to feel the Dakota Ditcheva experience. Subscribe and like. And thanks for you watching. Have a good day and goodbye now.